Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. 68 tonight, chance for storms. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow. Slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs level off around 86. Get weather anytime by calling 824-6101 or online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Currently 71.
WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Time now for your expanded local news. I'm Reed Kamai. The Village of Kincaid has issued a boil order for 5 residences west of James Street in the direction of Bullpit. Health officials at the Christian County Health Department urge residents within the affected area to boil any water for no less than 5 minutes before using the water for drinking or cooking. The Village of Kincaid will notify residents when the boil order has been lifted. Follow along with TaylorvilleDailyNews.com for an update once the order has been lifted. The Taylorville Park Board is set to hold a special meeting today at 11:30. In the special meeting, the Park Board will hear from 7 Utilities Manager Dale Snyder. They will hear the Midwest Environmental Report from July 31st. The board will also have a discussion regarding Landmark Aquatic and discuss board committees and trustees' communication. The meeting will then go into executive session before officially adjourning. Keep following along with TaylorvilleDailyNews.com for updates after the meeting. The Illinois State Police is continuing its efforts to crack down on aggressive driving and road rage across the state as officials work to reduce crashes and violent confrontations on Illinois roadways. State police say Illinois has seen the same rise in road rage incidents that has affected much of the country in recent years. Those incidents have ranged from aggressive driving and traffic disputes to crashes, confrontations, and even shootings on Chicago area expressways. To help improve safety, the Illinois State Police is dedicating additional enforcement resources to areas where road rage incidents are most common. Troopers are conducting targeted patrols and special enforcement details aimed at identifying and stopping dangerous drivers before situations escalate. Illinois State Police Director Brendan Kelly says the agency has already conducted saturation patrols and special enforcement operations on Chicago expressways using troopers from across the state. Kelly says those efforts will continue with a focus on drivers who show what he called, quote, no respect for the law or their fellow human beings, end quote. State police are also reminding motorists that everyone can help reduce the risk of road rage. Drivers are encouraged to remain calm behind the wheel, avoid engaging with aggressive motorists, give others plenty of space, and report dangerous driving when it can be done safely. Officials say staying patient and avoiding confrontation can go a long way toward keeping Illinois roads safe for everyone. The Taylorville Food Pantry is taking steps to keep cyclospora-ridden lettuce out of its stock. The parasite causes cyclosporiasis, of which there has been a significant outbreak throughout North America. The vast majority of cases have been reported in Michigan, where 2 people have died from the condition. Amy Hagan, a co-coordinator of the Taylorville Food Pantry, says they have been in communication with food banks in the region to receive the latest information.
Quite honestly, the food bank has a pretty high responsibility of keeping track of what products are recalled. We're on communication with the Central Illinois Food Bank consistently, and whether it's a boxed product, a canned product, any kind of meat, produce, anything, they're making us aware of things that we need to look at and pull from our shelves. And in particular, things involving this lettuce situation with cyclospora. I mean, Pam was just telling me the other day, as well as one of our volunteers, that, as an abundance of caution, the lettuce products that we had any concerns about have been pulled.
Pam Moses, another co-coordinator, adds that they look for verification from their food sources that the lettuce is safe.
Not all lettuce is bad is what we got to remember to tell people is, it doesn't all need to be dumped. However, anything that was from the producer that was during the time frame or of the same name, we pulled all of it. Again, like Amy said, We get notices from the Central Illinois Food Bank on recalls. Those come out multiple times a week. We go through anything, and a lot of times they've already done some of the research and said you didn't get anything from the Central Illinois Food Bank in what we have tracked on what we've delivered to you. You'll need to check your other sources, but they've already even gone through one step further to know whether they have or have not even given that to us.
The Taylorville Food Pantry is located at 1429 East Main Cross. They are open Tuesdays from 8:30 to 10 in the morning, Thursdays from 5:30 to 7 in the evening, and Saturdays from 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning. More information is available at TaylorvilleFoodPantry.com or by calling them at 217-820-2651. Amy Hagan and Pam Moses appeared as guests on the WTIM Morning Show. At Monday night's City Council meeting, there was some discussion on battery energy storage systems, or BESS. Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry and the council held a discussion and made a motion to add Chapter 17 to Title 10 of the Taylorville City Code. This would provide a special use permit and regulations for BESS. Taylorville City Attorney Rocky Romano had some comments for the council. According to Romano, the Taylorville Fire Chief, Matt Aderman, has had contacts with some officials involved with the ordinance, and the only concern from them was the fencing requirement. Romano said that Chief Aderman has added some verbiage to the ordinance to reflect those concerns.
I'll have a comment for the council, Mr. Mayor. Is the fire chief in the room?
Yes.
Yeah, he has had contacts with Pat Kretzer. I think you've all seen the email. And the only concern they had was the fencing requirement. And then I think Matt came up with some language that I incorporated in the ordinance.
Romano also stated that Chief Aderman added into the ordinance that the special use permit would carry a fee of $500. After City Attorney Romano finished with his comment, the council began the vote to approve this ordinance. Alderwoman Megan Bryant voted no, which meant the ordinance was rendered with an 8-1 approval.
The annual special use permit fee is $500 from the document that you previously saw.
Roll call.
Jim Olive,
Yes.
Amy Hagan,
Yes.
Doug Brown,
Yes.
Megan Bryant,
No.
Larry Budd,
Yes.
Steve Dennis,
Yes.
Steve Dorchenez,
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll,
Yes.
Mayor Berry.
Yes. Motion carries 8-1.
Another big topic of discussion was a motion to approve a proposal from Benton Engineering to provide grant activity delivery services for the city's Route 48 water main improvement project in accordance with the Department of Commerce and Economic Development, or DCEO, Community Development Block Grant Program.
Motion to approve the proposal from Benton Engineering to provide grant activity delivery service for the city's Route 48 water main improvement project in accordance with the Department of Commerce and Economic Development Opportunity Community Development Block Grant Program in the amount of $30,000.
More details on the DCEO discussion will be posted to TaylorvilleDailyNews.com on Friday. Central Commodity FS and Gateway FS are now one company. The two entities' merger, the plans of which were finalized in March, took effect August 1st. Executives hope the merger will improve their ability to serve customers in all parts of the state. General Manager Mark Bauman says the merger brings together two units which had already been providing similar services.
Both companies are involved in not only the supply side of the business, which is primarily ag products and energy, but also feed and structures, now with Gateway, but also in grain. And there's really not too many FS member companies that still are independent in grain. So that was also a big consideration when the two boards met and looked at, who in the FS system would be a good partner going forward. So that was, those were some of the considerations that went into the merger.
Bauman says one challenge the merger will pose is unifying its employee base around common efforts, considering the geographical separation between them.
Since there is geographic separation between our territories, is just really getting our employee bases of both companies to become familiar with each other in a personal manner, and not just emails and phone calls, but really bringing everyone together and getting people used to that communication and knowing that we're one big company, even though there's a little bit of space between us, and that's going to take a little bit of time, but we're addressing that. We've got our company-wide location managers are meeting here on August 12th. And that'll be kind of a first step on that side of things, to get everybody together in one room and really get to share ideas and thoughts.
More information on Gateway FS is available at fscooperatives.com/gatewayfs. Mark Bauman appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show. Retro tractors will be the main attraction at an upcoming festival at Kitchell Park in Pana. The 25th annual Old Time Tractor Show and Blacksmith Hammer-In is set for this Saturday. Tractor shows, competitions, and more are expected to attract tractor enthusiasts and casual attendees alike. Attendees can even receive an appreciation gift for bringing an antique tractor or related equipment. Donna McLaughlin is the secretary and treasurer of the annual events organizing committee. She says the local Masonic Lodge helped fund the event when it began.
The club started in 2001, actually, by early fellows named Dean Coonrod, and then also Tom Dean and Stanley Elvers from Pana was helping him. Dean took over the blacksmith part of it, and then Tom and Stanley took over the tractor show and kind of combined it. And that's what's been going on for all these years. And we're trying to get, and the Masonic Lodge also helped fund that when it started back then, because, they didn't know really what they was going to put out there. So then we just try to keep it going year after year. And even this year, we're giving every exhibitor a $10 gifts. Well, actually, it's $10 to show up to the show with the tractor. So we wanted to get more people there. That was kind of an incentive.
There will also be food and vendors on hand. McLaughlin says these elements and others are meant to inspire interest from younger attendees in antique tractors.
Then we got vendors that come into the Chautauqua building. They got perfume and T-shirts and that kind of stuff. And we do have a couple people coming with food trucks and that. And the local Masonic Lodge thing, people, they do it. And it's a good time, actually. And we got lots of shade. That's what's good. People come and sit all afternoon. And we play games on the tractors and give money prizes out. And it's a good time. We're just trying to get more younger people into the group. We're all kind of getting older, and how long we're going to do this. So this is kind of a people getter.
As part of the day's happenings, antique tractors will drive by a local nursing home. The tradition normally sees a fair number of their residents come out to watch.
We go to the local nursing home and drive by, because a lot of the old farmers, or people out there that they love seeing us, and we'll wave at them and honk and all that kind of stuff. And we've done that all along that I've been connected with them. So that's just another event that we do,
That's cool. And do the nursing home residents, do they, like, I mean, I don't know how easy it is to go outside, or do they just watch from their windows?
Yes, anybody that wants to go, or they can go out there, walk or wheelchair out, they take them out there, and they're lined up on the sidewalk and just wave at us and everything. Yeah.
All proceeds from the event are donated to local charities and other causes. McLaughlin says they aim to support causes most in need. More information on the Old Time Tractor Show and Blacksmith Hammer-In is available by contacting Donna McLaughlin at 217-825-5967. Donna McLaughlin appeared as a guest on the WTIM Pana Morning Show. Now to obituaries, which can be found at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. 81-year-old Judith Judy Lee Harold DeWerf of Nokomis died on Saturday. Burial will be, first, visitation is today from 10 till noon at Steele Dawson Funeral Home in Nokomis. The funeral service will immediately follow. Burial will be at St. Paul's Cemetery. Arrangements are being handled by Steele Dawson Funeral Home in Nokomis. 76-year-old Karen Sue Willer of Taylorville died last Thursday. Interment will be at Anderson Cemetery this coming Wednesday. Cremation rights have been accorded. Arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. And 83-year-old Marilyn K. Beatty of Taylorville, formerly of Morrisonville, died on Sunday. Visitation is next Thursday from 4 till 7 at a Sally Funeral Home in Morrisonville. Another visitation will take place the following day, August 14th, from 9:45 to 10:45, also at a Sally Funeral Home in Morrisonville. The funeral mass will immediately follow at St. Maurice Catholic Church. Burial will be at a later date at St. Maurice Cemetery. Get news anytime from your computer or